Hey yo guys, what is up? I hope you're having an awesome day. So today I'm going to be continuing part 2 of my little mini series from a few weeks ago. It started with this video. I'm sure you guys might have forgot about it because it was a few weeks ago. But today I want to talk about things the modern Forza Horizon games, mainly 4 and 5, do better than 1, 2, and 3, the older Horizons. So 3 is kind of in the middle between old and new. I'm going to actually be using it as a little bit of a more modern game in this video, like for purposes, but it's really in the middle for me between old and new. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So first and foremost, the most obvious thing between the new games and the old games is the graphical enhancements and the frame rate. So the thing is with the older Horizon games, their sense of speed made up for their 30 frames per second. If they had that sense of speed with 60 frames per second, by far they'd be better, but they don't have that. And the thing is, with the 60 FPS in modern Horizon games, it does make the games feel faster to kind of make up for the lack of sense of speed. It has improved in Horizon 5 from 4, but it's still nowhere where it used to be. But yeah, that's obvious that graphics and frame rate have improved from older games. The second thing is the car list. So this is a good and a bad thing, but it's mostly a good thing. More cars means more people are going to play the game, because if their favorite car they find out is in the game, it's going to draw in a new audience, and they're going to find out that they actually like cars and car culture from Forza Horizon games. But the thing is, with the car list, they've always gotten bigger as the games have gone on, which is not a bad thing at all. And they have definitely improved in 4 and 5 compared to the older games. Even though the older games did have some more unique cars, they do not have the varied list that the modern games do, and they will never be able to top that. The reason why I said that it is slightly a bad thing is because there are hundreds of cars in the modern Forza games that I don't even lay my eyes on, and I've never seen people drive or talk about. I think you guys get what I mean. The third thing is more customization, whether that's upgrades, tuning, or paint jobs and liveries. The more modern Horizon games do that better than the older ones. It's kind of evolved ever since the first one. It's always gotten better since, and I don't see it slowing down in the next title either. Alright, so the next thing I have is the newer games are better at involving the community. I've seen more like encouragement to get involved in the community, say what you have to say about the games, what can improve, what do you like, get involved. And the newer games seem to do that a whole lot more. And I think part of that has to do with the YouTube influence over the last few years, especially when Horizon 4 came out. A lot of YouTubers influenced that game, and then it kind of slowly died off, but I felt like that reached out to a newer audience, kind of. Part of that could be Forza catering to the casual gamer nowadays, but, you never know. Alright, so the next thing I have is specific to Forza Horizon 5, and that is engine upgrade sounds. It's really cool to know the difference between like a sport exhaust and a race exhaust, a V12 engine and a V10 engine. It's really cool to know all that, and the community's been wanting this for a while, so it's pretty nice. Alright, so here's the Horizon 3 part being implemented a bit in this video. The basket for your upgrades is very, very nice. Now, I know in real life you have to know what you're doing, what you want for an engine swap. That's why the older games didn't have that. It kind of stimulated real life if you thought about it, but it was also pretty annoying if you messed up your tune-up or whatever you wanted to build, and that's where the basket comes in handy, because you can put everything together with a certain engine, and then if you don't like it, you can tear it apart. I really do like this feature, and a lot of people do too. It's kind of underrated because you go back to the older games and you realize just how much you appreciate it. Alright, so the last thing I have is more options and features for playing. This includes auction house, difficulty settings. We have Horizon Open, the Eliminator. Even the campaigns leave you with so much to do, especially in Horizon 5 and 3. 4 didn't have a campaign, but there are so many things to do in the modern Forza games, and that is a good thing, because if you ever get tired of one thing, you can always just do whatever you want, and that's pretty nice in certain ways. But if you don't like something, you can try something else, and you might find something you really like. That is something the newer games do very well. Alright guys, that is everything that I could think of that the modern Forza Horizon games do better than the older ones. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, as well as tell me any other thoughts you have. So yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, join the Discord, link in description. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.